Hi guys, this is your Reiko, and we are back on MTGO, this time for a vintage cube single elimination draft. What I do like to do in vintage cube, if I can, is to play combo. I do love to play Storm. It's still, even if it's vintage cube, it's still fairly hard to pull, I would say, but this is definitely my favorite archetype. This pack is very nice. Damnation is decent. I guess it's worst in Vintage. Treachery is always amazing. Tran Dynamo is a good card. Eugene is nice if you can cast it. The other Planeswalker are fine, but nothing crazy. And there is a piece of power here in Ancestral Recall, and this is the card I'm gonna take. Um, I don't think there is much to say about that. I think that that's a pretty easy pick that a lot of player would do. In any case, we are back for the second booster. I do like Ajani a lot, but in Vintage I'm less... One of my favorite archetype in the regular cube is to play Planeswalker Control, which I like, but is a bit slow and, you know, it's annoying. I mean, I like to play it. It wins a lot, but it's not the most funny thing to do. So I'm not taking that. Thirst is nice. It's really a card that I like. Now I think I might want to take the Splinter Twin, because Pestermite combo is really a sweet archetype. And if you can get a decent amount of cantrip, and I guess Ancestral Recall is like the super cantrip, you actually can get a really efficient deck. So I'm gonna take that. Thirst is nice, but it's more of a replaceable card. And I guess we are rewarded because there is an Exarch here. So, I mean, my three first pick being Recall, Exarch and Twin, I must say I'm fairly happy. Ancestral Vision is nice, but I'm not risking this to not wheel. Necromancy is really strong in the Reanimator deck, obviously. Sword Size is nice. I like Decay a lot, though green-black is probably not the best color combination in Vintage Cube. And Tree Speaker is one of the best green enabler. I guess green is a little bit weaker in the Vintage Cube because you have so many acceleration from artifact that you don't need to play green to have that. Okay, there are three interesting cards for me here. Medium Mortar is fairly decent removal. It can let you buy a little bit of time to assemble your combo. On the other hand, I do not like playing removal that much in combo deck, but when you are playing combo deck like this, it's less an issue. But I would avoid playing removal in Storm, because when you draw them as you are trying to Storm, it might be really annoying. But here it would be better. Tamiyo is decent. It's more of a control card, but if I play a control card with a little bit of combo, I'd be fine. I guess I'm gonna take Tamiyo. I think it's the card that has the more upside here, and Medium Mortar is something that I can replace. I mean, finding red removal is not gonna be that hard. I like Repeal a lot, especially when I'm playing combo, because it buys you time and it also gives you a card. I mean, this card and Remand are really amazing when you are playing tempo combo deck. I would say those cards are really nice. Wildfire and Cloudskate are decent in the right deck, but this is not really the deck we are playing today. So it's gonna be Repeal. What do we have here? Not much. Kinda like Arid Mesa. This is gonna be good if I can get a Brainstorm or if I can get either Steam Vent or Volcanic Island. Brimstone Volley is not really, I mean, it's not a... If I'm playing some removal, I want them to be cheap and efficient, and I would not say that Brimstone Volley is cheap and efficient. It can be pretty good in mono red, because if you can morbid it and get the 5 damage, that can be really strong. But here, for me, I think the pick is Arid Mesa. Um, and I get the Steam Vent here. That's amazing. Wasteland would be nice. But I'd rather have a good mana before I start doing that. Another option would be to take Sneak Attack. And you know, I'd be playing the Splinter combo and Sneak Attack with some Eldrazi or things like that. But I think I started this draft fairly well. I already have a fetch for my Steam Vent and I just want stability of a power right now. So I'm just gonna take Steam Vent and let other people doing the sneak attack thing. And it's not my best, I mean it's not my favorite combo in the cube. I think it's not really that strong. In a regular cube it's stronger because you have less power and less things to do, but in Vintage it's a bit, you know, it's not as as good. I'd rather do funnier thing. I guess it's the same with Deceiver Exarch Splinter Twin. That's a combo that you can also do in regular cube, but at least it's funnier. At least in my opinion. Here I'm just taking Manic Vandal. There is nothing, and this card is a decent option if they are playing Artifact, which a lot of deck are. I mean, it's almost main deckable in the Vintage cube. Lightning Strike is a bit better than the Volley in terms of removal. It's not very exciting. Sarkhan is decent. I mean, it's just a good planeswalker that deals with creature and kill your opponent. Ajani is not the most exciting. Sorry, I'll be back in 5 seconds. I just have to check something. And I'm back. Sorry for the little delay. Yeah, I'm just taking Ajani. I might be splashing white. I already have the Mesa, so that's something that could definitely happen. I don't care about match here. I guess I'll take this because it can kill me. And the Mortar's Wheel, that's nice. Because it's really a sweet removal. It kills a lot of things that a 3 damage removal could not kill. And it also, late game you can just win because you draw it and you can overload it. Brimstone Wield. Okay. It seems like there's not... It doesn't seem like someone is playing the mono red deck. This is a good start though, I mean... I have Ancestral Recall. 2 parts of the combo. Some decent Planeswalker. A little bit of removal. The start of a good mana base, so everything is looking nice there. There are some interesting cards here. Sphinx is nice. It's a good way to win if you are playing control, and if it might give me card to assemble the combo too, which is nice. Grim Monolith is strong though. Turn 2 Monolith, turn 3 one of these Planeswalker is just so nice. It's also a card that is really good with what's the name? The blue-red Planeswalker that can untap permanent, you know. Overall it's just a good card. I think I'm gonna take that over the Sphinx. I would not mind a little bit of acceleration. With the combo and these 2 Planeswalker, I think that I have I have things to do with my mana. I have power. But yeah, Ral Zarek, that was exactly the Planeswalker I was talking about before. I'm not gonna take it here though. It's kind of appealing, but it might will. Um, and there are two other picks that are really nice. I think Strip Mine is amazing, and Mana Drain is also really good. I'm gonna take the Drain. I think what I will try to do is build control shell with some piece of combo in it, and I can either kill with my Planeswalker or my combo. And if I want to be playing a control deck, I will need some kind of um, counter spells, especially in blue-red where you do not have ways to really deal with the board. I guess Medium Mortar can help, but um, counter spell are really important. Strip Mine is not willing, that's for sure, but the Ralzarek might be willing. And here we have Tinker. That's that's I think my favorite card from the Vintage Cube. I just love that card. It's so good. Right now I do not have much to sacrifice or to fetch, but I think I'm still taking that. I might be willing the Battle Sphere. I doubt it. The other option would be Lightning Bolt, which is, you know, one of the best cheap removal that you can get. But Tinker is so much power. Worst case scenario, I cannot get cheap artifact or I cannot get big things to fetch and I do not play it, but we are in the middle, if not the beginning of pack 2, and if I can enable that card, it's gonna be awesome. This pack again is really nice, with several options. Zealous Conscript is nice for the combo, though it's not. If this was Pestermite, I would take it. I think no matter what. But it's 5 mana, so it's a bit worse than excuse me than the two other options, which are Exarch and Pestermite. And there are some interesting pick here. Like I guess I will not take Chain Lightning, though I would be happy to have either this or Bolt in my deck. Anticipate is nice, Sulfur Force is also nice. I wanna have a good mana base, but I think I'm gonna take Anticipate. It's just a good way to, you know, glue things together. It also helps. It also helps me assembling parts of my combo. And I think the Zealous Conscript might be willing, honestly. Sulfur Falls too. I guess Anticipate could have will too, if I hadn't take it. Um, there is not much for me here, except for Daze, which is a card that I do like a lot, and that is perfect for my deck right now. So, not much else to say. I don't think I'm playing Palinchron, Wheel of Fortune or Inferno Titan. I don't think there's anything I really want to play here, honestly. Wheel of Fortune might do things for me. Not really. I guess I take the Titan. It could be a decent sideboard option against some deck. Guess Umezawa's Cheetah is something I can sack with Tinker, though it's not the most exciting. I'm just gonna take Searing Spear, because I don't think I'm wheeling either Bolt or Chain Lightning, so I will take this one. It's a bit worst, but it's fairly decent. I might or might not main decking, we'll see. Roast is interesting. I'd rather play that. I mean, in some matchup it's gonna be worst, but most of the time it's quite good. I like Sinchken a fair amount of the time. I mean, if that happens, you can always Splinter Twin on your Siege Gang. That's not amazing, but that can help you do things. I'm not sure. Anyway, there is not much else for me here, so it's gonna be Siege Gang. I'm not sure if I'll be main decking it or not. Mishra Factory. Actually, I'm gonna be playing two color. I already have a little bit of fixing, so I think I can afford to play that. And this card can help you tinkering. So that's really nice. I think it's quite good. Clifftop Retreat. I mean, if I'm playing a little bit of control deck, I would be happy if I can splash something like Oblivion Ring. Like, because blue-red cannot deal with things like enchantment or annoying creatures, so that'd be good if I can do that. Anyway, I'm gonna take this Helix. Not playing it right now, but we might see. And I have this Ajani actually, so I'm really happy about that retreat. Venzer is not doing much for me here. I'm still gonna take it over the double white card, but I don't think I can do much with it. It's kinda good with the Monolith since you untap it. It can be fairly decent with other Planeswalkers since you can get back loyalty on them. It's decent with Siege Gang, with Exarch I guess a little bit. Yeah, not sure. I'm probably not playing it, but you never know. Right now I'm probably cutting Spear, Charm and Elix, and we'll see for the roast. I think this is Jace here. Tundra would be nice, especially since I'm pretty sure I'm gonna splash a little bit of white, but I think I still like Jace more. Yeah, I mean Jace is strong. Okay, it's gonna be Jace. And since I have one fetch, this also makes Jace a little bit stronger, I guess, but that's not as important as for Brainstorm, I guess. Now, do I want another Jace or do I want Cryptic? I think I want Cryptic. I don't think I'll be able to cast Cryptic on turn 4 very often, because I will have to play a decent amount of red to be able to cast my Twin and Sarkhan and so on. But um, I'm already playing 5 Planeswalker. I think I do like Cryptic better than Jace here. Temple of Epiphany. I do like that a lot. Especially since I have this Cryptic. Fixing is really good. If I need burn, I mean removal, I have them, so I don't need Magma Jet. Even if the card is a bit better than Spear, I think in my deck right now. Burning is nice, but I do not have enough. I guess burning is good with Planeswalker in general, but I still think I'd rather have the fixing here. This deck is looking nice. I mean, the only thing I'm a little bit sad about is that I don't think I'll be tinkering anything. But you know, Planeswalker, Counterspell, Removal, and a little piece of combo is nice. And I have Ancestral Recall. Oh, Pestermite, that's sweet. That's a good card to get that late. That's nice. Okay, yeah, not much to say here. It's the best card for me. Sulfuric Vortex is so insane in the red deck though. So is Goblin Guide. LED is so strong in the Storm deck. Anyway, I'd be happy to splash an O-Ring, I think, but Pestermite is more important. Well, and the Kiki-Jiki, amazing. I would have loved to get this Volcanic Island, but yeah. So I have Pestermite, Exarch, Twin, and Kiki-Jiki. That's amazing. That's really nice. Am I playing this Venzer though? Probably not. Doesn't seem very appealing to me. And I'm not playing Factory since I have Kiki-Jiki and I'm not gonna be playing Tinker. Bloodstained Mire is good with Jace and can fetch for Steam Vent or any mountain. I'm gonna take that. I could take the path, but I'm not even sure that I'll end up playing Ajani, because it would mean that I have to put a plane in my deck. I'm taking Mire here. Unless I somehow get a Sacred Foundry or a Plateau, I don't think I'm gonna... I have a cryptic Kiki-Jiki deck. I cannot afford to be too crazy with my mana base. And I think those cards are good enough that I don't mind not playing white. Koth is nice. It's not at its best in more control deck, but it's still fairly good. I guess actually Restoration Angel does work with Kiki-Jiki. I might be splashing white finally. I do like Fire and Ice a lot. So right now this is 20 cards only. I'm a little bit short actually. I didn't even notice that. Stormbrass is nice, but I think it's more of a sideboard card. Firecraft is nice though. I mean, it's at least I think it's better than Brimstone Volley. The 4 damage is fairly good. And I think I'll be splashing the white, even if I do not really love it. But at least I think I picked enough fixing for my mana base not to be too bad. But double red and double blue and I mean triple red, triple blue and a lot of double red, double blue is not gonna be easy to manage. I'm gonna take Through the Breach. I don't want them to kill me with that. I could have played sneak attack deck since there was this Through the Breach, sneak attack, and I've seen some Eldrazi. Magma Jet is better than what I have so far if I have to play things. I don't think I'm splashing black. I don't want to face the Vortex. This is bad against me, so if they want to play that, they can. Reconner, not playing that. Domri might be a bit annoying, I guess. So 22. Is this an 18 land deck? Maybe. Because I have a lot of important spell at 5. I don't have that many acceleration. Yeah, I think I'm playing 18 lands. I have a decent amount of card draw and Planeswalker, so I don't mind having a little bit more lands. And I need my lands to cast my double and triple blue and red spells. That seems about what I would have done. Let me look a little bit at my mana base before I choose to do that. So right now I do have 7, 14, 16 blue and 15 red. 14 red, I guess. No, 16 red. So I guess I have the same amount of blue and red, which makes this fine. I have a little bit more red from the retreat, I guess. And the Mesa if I don't have the Steam Vent in my deck. Yeah, actually I should cut one mountain for one island, since I have this Mire and the Mesa and the retreat. And that should be my deck, and that looks fairly strong. I mean, yep, removal, counterspell, combo and Planeswalker. We'll see how it goes for the next round in the next video. Thank you for watching.